how important is the Digital County Survey to you, your staff, and even your county's leadership?
So it's central to our technology culture in Chesterfield, really. Our elected officials and our county leadership have come to expect to see the results on an annual basis. I get asked regularly, you know, we're submitting this year, right? You've got the time to do that, right? You're going to make that happen. I put it in every budget presentation I give. I've got a budget presentation on Monday, and I'll be mentioning the Digital County Survey and our results. I refer to it with our board. Our board even refers to it now. They'll say things like, you know, this project, you know, it's the kind of thing that makes us a #1 digital county in America. You know, they like to mention that when from the when they're in public meetings. You know, it's really central to how we measure ourselves against other localities. You know, just a little inside secret, you know, there's a lot of competition in local government, right? People across the river, right next door, or even in the next state over, we're all competing for people to come live, work, and play in our localities. And, you know, I get asked regularly, how did that county across the river do, you know, in digital counties compared to us? And who won this year? You know, where were we, you know, and so forth. So there's a lot of competition. It's all good natured, of course. And I get asked about that every year. So it really is very central to what we do from a technology culture perspective in Chesterfield.
Yeah, I think it's a very similar experience for us. You know, I would say there's maybe 3 universal tenets that we have now: cybersecurity, equity and inclusion, and also performing with awards. You know, the Digital County Survey gives us an opportunity to check in with our internal customers, see how technology investments are paying off for them and the people they serve. Survey gives us our technology staff and other King County agencies we partner with a chance to reflect on everything we've accomplished in the past year. We really look at it as a celebration of our collective success and hard work. And, you know, the survey is really a reminder for us and our county leadership, as Barry just said, to see how far we've come and how we stack up against other counties' technology. And it is a competitive environment, but I really do appreciate that Barry also said it's a friendly competitive environment.
When going through the survey process, or even the completed survey itself, how does it really support or guide or direct you in the work that you're doing, either for the county or even within your own IT organization?
It really gives us an opportunity to see how far we've moved the needle. And sometimes it's kind of hard to judge that, but we certainly have initiatives in the county and this, you know, strategic initiatives. And by participating in this, it helps us see how far we're coming. You know, the things that we highlight in the survey are exactly the things that our elected and non-elected leaders care about and want to know about, as they want to know that their priorities for our community are being acted upon and progress is being made.
That is so important to point out in the survey. It really is all about alignment if you want the maximum points. So it's a great point, Dave. I'll also reinforce one thing David said about looking back. You know, in IT, we're very mission focused, right? What's the next project? What's the next initiative? What's the next step on the roadmap? What's next? What's next? And we don't often enough turn around and look behind us to see what we've accomplished, to see where we've come from. And staff are totally energized by that. It's not always just what's the next thing, it's look how far we've come. Every time we bring somebody in to recruit in my department, we walk them by, we call it our brag wall. We've got a credenza set up with all of our awards. We've got multiple walls of awards, and we walk them by and say, oh yeah, we did, so sort of informally, yeah, this is every time we win an award, we put it in. We've run out of space, you know, and they're like, oh wow, really? You know, so we use it as a recruiting tool as well. When we talk to people, we're like, you know, you're interviewing with one of the best digital counties in America.
I start today. The deadline's coming at us, and you know, the other piece of advice I would give is, I don't feel that the survey is really about my IT department. I think it's a measure of the success of our entire county.
You know, I think a lot of CIOs may be on the fence about whether they want to submit or not, right? Because it is a chunk of work, as David and I have said. And it can be daunting when you look at it, quite frankly. There's no two ways about it. Don't be surprised when you look at the survey that you say, holy cow, look at this. But, you know, we all have to make decisions about where to invest our resources and what the return will be for that investment. We all have to make decisions about how to invest our time. I think if people take a look at not just, am I going to win, but what am I going to do with the results of the survey? How is it going to benefit my locality? How's it going to benefit my staff? How does it help me build a technology culture that I'm after? Then they'll understand, I think, that the benefits far outweigh the time that they will put in to filling the survey out. So it really is a modest amount of time for the traction that you can get from the effort. And also remember, this is a long game, right? It's not about one. I don't know anybody that submits once to digital counties, right? It's a process of doing it annually, and you reap the benefits annually when you do that. So it's a long game.